All right, we're on page 259 in our Go Math books, and we are dealing with algebraic expressions. These expressions can be kind of a challenge. The only thing we really need to worry about doing is writing down what the expression is. We don't have to solve anything because we don't have enough information to solve anything. But we need to make sure we use the statements that were given to kind of help us with clues. Like for instance, in number 2 on page 259, it says 11 more than E. Well, the one hint there is more than. More than means that you're going to be adding something. So when you do that one, and this one is a rather easy one, you do 11 plus E. That would be the same as 11 more than E. The expression would be 11 plus E. Also number 6. Number 6 is also another easy one. Divided by. Well, we all know that divided by is just simply the divided by symbol. So for number 6, it would just simply be 20 divided by C. Now you could also write that if you choose to. You could write it 20 divided by C like that. That would be fine as well. Number 3 and number 7 are a little bit more challenging. So you kind of have to break it down into parts. The first part of number 3, and again, I'm on page 259, 9 less than. That is one part of the problem. The quotient of n and 5. Now I know quotient is sort of a new word, but quotient actually means division. You are finding the answer to a division problem. So the first thing that you would have to deal with is n and 5. Well, if it's the quotient of n and 5, that is simply n divided by 5. Now, the second part is the 9 less than. 9 less than just means we are going to subtract 9 from whatever the quotient of n and 5 is. So what you would need for number 3 is you would need to add a few parentheses in it like that. So make sure we're doing 9 n divided by 5 first, and then we are subtracting 9. So that's why we like to have parentheses in for number 3. Number 7, same thing, 8 times the product of, oh, where'd that come from? 8 times the product of 5 and t. 8 times, that's one part. The second part is the product of 5 and t. Well, product is the cue, or the clue, I should say, that tells you you're multiplying. If it's the product of 5 and t, I know I'm multiplying 5 times t. Remember, whenever a letter is written next to a number, that means multiply. Now, we still have to do the 8 times. The 8 times part could come at the end, or it really could go at the beginning. So for number 7, it's going to be 5t times 8. And that would be your expressions for these problems on page 259. Again, look for the clues. Product means multiply. Divided obviously means divide. Quotient means divide. More than means you're adding. The only one that we didn't have on here was a subtraction one, and sometimes the term they'll use for subtraction would be difference. So look for difference. And again, this is algebra expressions found on page 259.